What's up, y'all? Welcome back to 62 Beer Reviews. Today we're checking out another beer from Other Half Brewing Company out of Brooklyn, New York. This is somewhat of a bucket list beer for me. This is Broccoli, double dry hopped Imperial India Pale Ale from Other Half. I mean, come on, look at that can art. Another one of those cans that I will be holding on to. It's iconic. Iconic. If you know craft beer, you more than likely know this label. Yeah, excited to check this out. So a lot of hops in here. We've got Mosaic, Simcoe, Nelson Sauvin, Strata, Mosaic Cryo, and Simcoe Cryo. Some of my favorite hops in here. They go over tasting notes. If I remember, we will go over those at the end. 7.9% ABV. And can date's a little smudge, but I think sometime in April. We're probably somewhere around 2 months old, maybe 2.5. Yeah, so check it out. It's been a while since we've had a other half beer. I know last year we checked out Chicken and Broccoli. The boys over at FLX Beer Reviews sent me that one, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. So I'm looking forward to this. Oh, we almost spilled it there. Are we spilling it? Okay, save most of it. So if I remember correctly, it's been over a year since we reviewed that beer. That beer was super light. This beer is a little bit darker, like orange color to it. Got that like glowing color to it, which I really like. Good finger and a half, 2 fingers of very fluffy, kind of off-white colored head. Really nice head retention there too. That beer looks awesome, man. I'm getting whiffs of it. Not crazy aroma from here, but I can smell a little bit of it. Let's dive on in. Ooh, this got a little bit of old school thing going on. I'm getting some. It could also be just a little bit of age on it. We'll see. I'm hoping there's no like oxidative character to this. We'll see. But I'm getting this malty, like caramel malt character, bready. It's got a little bit of this like dried fruit, tangerine, apricot, heavy stone fruit too. What else is that in there? Kind of like candied fruits. Got a little bit of like a sugary, caramelized sugar character. I'm not gonna lie, I get a touch of alcohol, booze on the nose. 7.9%. Yeah, very stone fruit, peachy, heavy. I'm not getting a ton of that like Nelson in there. Simcoe, I can definitely see there's like slight tropical dankness too. Heavy orange, heavy citrus, heavy stone fruit. Smells nice. I'm hoping that alcohol kind of stays away in the taste. So let's dive on in. Check it out. Cheers. Okay. Okay. Yeah, a lot of the candied fruits come through. A little bit more tropical on the palate. Very slight, like citrus rind on the finish. Just a touch of alcohol, just letting you know it's a bigger beer, but it's not like overwhelming, not disruptive at all. Heavy dried fruits come through, that apricot, that peach character coming through a lot, and tons of orange, like orange juice. some of that like caramelized sugar I was talking about, that like malty kind of like classic, um, just old school hazy IPA kind of character coming through. Kind of reminding me of a little bit of like Doppelganger from Treehouse, just with that old school character. I love the lacing. Yeah, I mean, is it the best beer I've ever had? No. Best other half beer I've had? No. I think like chicken and broccoli, I remember being like super hop saturated, very fresh hops on the taste. This is, again, this is, I think, a little bit older than that beer was when we reviewed it. Could be that. Could also be, which I think I just need to check this beer out again, but I, this was not refrigerated when I bought it. Um, the, it is what it is. You know, I get it. There's only so much room at some of these liquor stores. The one that I happen to go to keep a lot of their craft beer in the fridge. Um, a lot of it is like the local stuff that they keep in the fridge, which I enjoy. Um, some places just only have so much room. And that's one of those things I try not to buy a whole lot of beer that's not kept refrigerated, especially hazies. But I mean, when I saw this beer, I had to give it a go. So could be that could be a factor in this. Could be just a little bit older. Not sure. Maybe a combination of both. Um, so definitely want to give this another try. It's still good. There's no like, this isn't going to be like a drain pour or anything. I'm going to enjoy the rest of this. I think it's a solid IPA, just not like what I've come to expect from other half. So we'll read over the tasting notes here. While I'm thinking about pineapple, heavy like pineapple. I know I said tropical character, but specifically like overripe pineapple I got on the taste. Let's see, hazy imperial IPA brewed with hand-selected blend of hops, giving notes of pineapple, citrus, mango, and white grape. I don't really get the white grape. It does not include broccoli. Yeah, no white grape, but everything else, yeah, for sure. And added like stone fruit. Okay, they say mango, so yeah, sure. I think I'm gonna go straight up 4.1 with this. Again, it's a solid hazy. It's not gonna blow your socks off, but I do want to give it another shot whenever I happen to see this. Hopefully, a little bit fresher, and we'll do a little re-review. But would love to hear your thoughts on broccoli. Do you have a similar experience to me? I'd be really, really curious. So drop it in the comments if you guys have had this beer before. That's all I got. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Cheers.